So, on Amazon Prime Video, which is a streaming service, most of you probably know that, there's a TV show called The Boys. And The Boys is basically, I guess you could call it a parody, but it's not meant to be a comedy. It's like it's like if the Justice League was created by corporate America and the Justice League weren't good guys behind the scenes. That's generally the idea. Throw in some human vigilantes and a few super-powered friends who want to try to eliminate this, what you could call the evil version of the Justice League. You generally have the idea of what this show is. But there's something else. This show, when you watch the Justice League cartoon or the comics or even the movies, it's typically a PG-13 franchise, or at least very tame as far as violence to an extent. People getting punched and things flying around and buildings exploding. The general, not so bad stuff. The Boys, which is currently on its fourth season, and season 5 is coming next year, is from beginning to end, how do I say this that's at least semi-PG? It is filled with blood, extreme levels of gore, and a lot of very perverse NSFW content. There is scenes where a guy shoots lasers out of his eyes into a man's between his legs area, and it goes all the way, the laser goes all the way through him, and you know it's not growing back. There's also scenes of a man having relations with an octopus. There's also scenes of a man who can multiply himself, and they're all not wearing any clothes in a spa, and they have each other's faces in each other's rear ends, and it's making a train of people. This show is not family friendly. And I guess I'm trying to give you a PSA so that you all know this. But that being said, I absolutely love this show. Given the nature of what it is, I did not think I was going to like it. And I have watched all 4 seasons. I am 100% ready for season 5, hopefully next year. I would be happy with sooner if you ask me. This show is so good. Now, again, it is not family friendly at all. Do not, for the love of all that is holy, do not let your children ever watch this. Unless they're adults now. This show is so good, though. Like, there's so many moments of people going through things and then making decisions that either someone gets screwed and they're just done, or there's moments of characters who've done something really bad and they slowly build these really well-crafted, very tense redemption arcs. There's also a lot of moments that actually build senses of dread, because remember, in this show, it's basically the Justice League except for they're bad guys. And yes, that means one of them is identical to Superman. Now, imagine evil, corrupt Superman. Now, he's not called Superman, obviously, but when you watch the show and you look at Justice League, you know where this inspiration came from. And I look at the show, it is so good at pulling you in as a viewer. And I think the extreme levels of gore, the incessant NSFW content, and all of the crazy character archetypes are really what makes it shine. I love all the characters. There are moments, and I'm ashamed of this, that I'm even rooting for the villains sometimes. There's also a lot of moments where the main characters, the heroes of the story, make life-altering decisions, and a lot of it has to do with trying to protect their family, or eliminate a bad guy, or try to make a decision that'll help everybody, or even save the world. I don't know when season 5 is coming out, but I am so hyped for it, and I don't get hyped for shows that often. I'm also excited for things like Fallout, the season 2, which is also on Amazon Prime, from what I hear later this year. I'm also excited for Stranger Things season 5. There's very few shows I really like, but The Boys is one of those ones that really did something new with something that kind of already existed, and they somehow made it not only stand out as their own, but it also really outdid itself. I just wanted to share with you guys my opinion now that I've finished season 4, and I do have this deep love for the show itself. There is a spin-off called Gen V, and I don't know if I want to watch it because, again, it's not The Boys, it's a spin-off of The Boys. So I don't know if it'll have the same appeal, but if The Boys is anything to go by, it's definitely something for me to watch. So I'm going to go watch Gen V, and when I finish it all, I will come here and do a review of that as well. Anyway, guys, I wanted to share my thoughts, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one.